Hey everybody, Daddy Warcakes here. Just bringing you a video on how to set your key bindings on the PlayStation 4 if you are hooking up your mouse and keyboard. Okay, so what you're going to want to do is go down to Options and then go over to Keyboard and Mouse. First of all, before we even get into the key bindings, you can set your menu mouse sensitivity right here as fast as you want it. If you want it real slow like that, just drag it down. If you want it fast, just bring it the whole way up. Okay, so that's your menu mouse sensitivity. This is your in-game sensitivity. Okay, now for the key bindings, you want to go to Movement, scroll down a little bit, keybinds right there. And basically you can set whatever you want. You can set your crouch and prone, like lay down and crouch and everything if you want to a different button. I keep mine on mouse 4. That's just easier for me. You can set it to whatever you'd be most comfortable with. And that's about it. You also have some little drop down boxes you can click on and give you a few more options. So don't forget about those. They also have a few different settings or keybinds in there if you want to set them too. But basically, me personally, I don't really mess with much other than the change stance one, and come over here. Let's see. I think, yeah, this is where you're gonna set your lethal or your tactical to whatever you want. I keep my I don't know why that's there, but I like to keep my tactical to mouse 5. And if you want to set it, that's all you do. You just click on whatever you want to bind and then click the new button. So this right here, my lethal equipment like my grenades and everything would be set if I press my scroll wheel on my mouse. If I press that straight down and hold it, pull out a grenade, cook it, throw it. And if you have a couple buttons on the side of your mouse, I have 2, so I set the tactical to the mouse 5. It's just easier for me. And also, if you play Warzone, you might want to consider coming over here to kill streaks and vehicles. Scroll down a little bit and you will see use armor plates. Now, by default, this is nothing. There's nothing set here at all, so it'll be blank. So come down and set it to whatever you want to set it to. I usually set it to Q. That's just easier for me. It's I've had it set to mouse 5 before, and then Q was set to throw my tactical grenades, like my flashbangs and all that stuff. But I found it's a little bit easier to have it set on Q. That's just how I prefer it. You can do whatever you want, whatever you're comfortable with. And there's just a ton of different keybinds you can mess with in here. Like I said, I personally don't change much. All I do is put my armor plates on Q, because this will be blank. It'll look like this right here. There'll be nothing in there whenever you first come in here. So make sure you come in and set your armor plates to something. I think by default, it might set it to a number. I'm not quite sure. I can't remember. But it could be blank also. But it's pretty much set to something that you're not going to want to use. You know, you don't want to have to reach the whole way up to 2 or whatever to put your armor plates on. You want something close and quick. Your finger can hit it real quick, or your thumb on your mouse, or whatever. Overlays and shortcuts, nothing really you want to mess with. At least I didn't. I mean, there might be something in there that somebody wants to change. There it is. You can open your inventory with tab. If you want to change that, you can. Go for it. Menu navigation, I've never messed with any of this. No reason to, really. So yeah, that's basically it. Just make sure you go to Options, click on Keyboard and Mouse. This will be the first screen you see, and then go over to Movement, scroll down a little bit to Keybinds, and you got it. And also make sure if you're having trouble for some reason getting your mouse and keyboard to even start, make sure that you go into the general tab when you go into options. So you would click options, go to general. Make sure that your input device is your keyboard and mouse. Normally it'll be on your control because you're probably starting your game with the control and everything. Like all I did to make this video was literally plug my keyboard and my mouse in. But I started the game with the control and everything, and I think whenever you use control, whenever you start the game, it'll automatically select the control for you. I'm pretty sure. So just make sure you always come in here and give, whenever you start the game up, come in here and check. Make sure you're on keyboard and mouse, and you should be good. But other than that, I think that's it for all the keybinds. So if you guys need help with anything else, let me know. I'll be happy to try to help, and I will catch you guys in the next one.